Hey everyone, Beverly here. Sorry for the delay. There was like technical issues on my computer and everything, but I am here now. So what I'm doing here is I am doing a live stream on psychic reading. So if you're interested in receiving a free psychic reading, leave your questions in the comments below. My name is Beverly. I am a psychic healer, and I don't use tarot cards or oracle cards. What I do is I simply tap into your energy, um, and I read your energy. So I do this every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Oh, I do this Tuesdays and Thursdays, noon Pacific Standard Time. Hello, Nari. Is it Nari or Nari? Thanks for jumping on. This Thursday, which is Thanksgiving, I'm out in America. This Thursday is Thanksgiving. I may or may not do a live stream. So just kind of keep that in mind. Oh, Nari? Cool. Beautiful name. I like the name Nari. It's cool. It's a cool name. Nari, do you have any questions today? I'm using my AirPods. Let me know if you can hear me as well. I'm in a very good mood today. Hey Laura, how's it going? Um, I'm feeling I had a healing session that I did for someone about an hour ago. And whenever I do a healing session for someone, it just puts me in a high energy vibration. I think it's partly karma, like when you help someone out. I think it's the karma that I'm feeling. I also think it's like the meditative state in the the energy state that I'm in. So it puts me in, I don't know, it's making me feel really good. So I'm in a really good mood today. And welcome Nari and Laura. Um, do you feel drained after a healing? If you do it right, you shouldn't feel drained. Although sometimes, if I feel very attached to the client that I'm working with, sometimes I could feel drained. But I use a technique to disconnect myself energetically from the client after I am done. Um, I have noticed because sometimes I'll do like group like live streams, but group healings for people. And sometimes there'll be like 50 or 100 people and there's a lot of energy in the space. Sometimes it could feel draining, but I'm practicing and I'm learning how to help others without feeling drained myself. And you do that by utilizing energy that's around you and not using your own energy. But sometimes, yes, I have to admit, sometimes I do feel drained. But since you're here early, let me know if you have any questions. And what I want to do today is I actually want to walk us through a meditation together to kind of open up the space for us. Um, And to answer your question, how do you raise your vibration? This is one of the ways that you can raise your vibration. Let me know if you feel any different after this meditation. Okay, Nari? Um, I'm going to walk us through a meditation and open up the space in this way. Um, that way, I'm in a high energy vibration. You're also in a high energy vibration as well. Um, Yeah, it's and the meditation is not too long, but it's fun. To me, it's fun. So let's open up this space with the meditation. If you feel safe and comfortable, you're more than welcome to close your eyes, um, and just kind of allow you to be in a space that you feel safe so that you can fully relax, okay? Um, I'm gonna close my eyes, and you're more than welcome to close your eyes. So I want you to take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. Once again, take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. I want you to notice the energy around your heart. Notice what it feels like. Notice if there's any sensations in or around your heart. Now I want you to imagine Mother Earth's energy coming up to the base of your feet. Imagine this energy like a ball of light. Now imagine this energy flowing up through your legs, your hips, your spine, dissolving anything that you might be carrying on your shoulders, releasing any tension in your throat so that you can freely express yourself and your truth, and allow yourself to relax your jaw, your tongue, your eyebrows, cheeks, and allow yourself to flow up to the top of your crown. I want you to imagine that there's a ball of light at the top of your crown. Imagine yourself going into this ball of energy and allow this energy to lift you up above your chair, above the building, above the trees, the mountains, the stars, the galaxy, up and up and up. Through many layers of lights, through a golden light, through a jelly like substance, through a pink light. And then I want you to imagine that there's a window. Flow through the window, and you are now in a tingly white light. Keep going up higher and deeper into this tingly white light, higher and deeper into this tingly white light, higher and deeper. Cool. Um, how are you all feeling? Do you notice a difference? So whenever I want to put myself in a high energy vibration, I will essentially go through this process of meditation, and this typically helps me. There's other techniques out there that you can do to raise your vibration. Sometimes I'll use music. Sometimes I'll use physical activities like walking or something like that to get my body moving, and that helps me to bring me into a high energy vibration too. So Nari, if it's okay with you, could I download some energy vibrations for you? And okay, and that's fine. Nari is saying that Nari was very tired and not ready for the meditation, and that's completely fine. And sometimes the high energy vibration, it could just be like a notch up, and a notch up is just as great too. Um, you don't have to jump all these like leaps and bounds. It could just be a notch up. Maybe from tired to feeling maybe more motivated, maybe more inspired. It's almost 10 p.m. for me. That's why. Oh wow. Um, it's actually the opposite. It's like noon my time. All right. So Nari, if it's okay with you, can I download for you that it's safe for you to raise your vibration? And could I also download for you unconditional love, that you know what unconditional love feels like? And all you have to do is just say yes to yourself if you want to receive. And anyone here that's also on the live stream, or anyone who's replaying the live stream for another time, um, just if you would like to receive this download, just go ahead and say yes. So just downloading unconditional love at this time. And that you're safe to raise your vibration, that you know what it feels like to raise your vibration, that you know what it feels like to be in the energy vibration of love, love and above. Okay. Sometimes feeling the high energy vibration could feel like just more relaxed, maybe more calm. And everyone has different experiences. Sometimes you might feel tingleness, sometimes you might feel more tired, so more at ease, more relaxed. There's different ways in which people feel things. Yeah. see here. What does it mean, the pain on my shoulders? Uh, are you feeling physical pain or energetic like sensations? If you're feeling physical pain, and there's many different reasons to this, but energetically, um, so if you're feeling physical pain, the way I would interpret this energetically is that does it feel like it's right here above your shoulders, or does it feel like around your shoulders? To me, whenever I have a client that has symptoms of like shoulder pains or physical, yeah, sensations around their shoulders, to me, I see it as like carrying a load, carrying some sort of load or burden or responsibility or pressure. Um, that's how I would interpret that. And I have noticed that sometimes when I do like energy healings for clients, they could actually feel the shift in any physical kind of sensations. They could feel the shift being released and dissolve. And sometimes we could be carrying psychological or emotional burden within our shoulders. And that's why it manifests into like a physical sensation or pain. Mm, Laura's asking, I think I got a notch up. Yay! I did a past life regression meditation this morning, and that regression moved a lot of blockages, but left me very tired. Wow. Um, so if it left you feeling very tired, what I'm sensing is that it could be because you're releasing a lot and dissolving a lot. Uh, so your subconscious mind is like working really hard to like release these blockages, and that could just kind of make you tired. But that's pretty cool. Were you able to see any images in your past life regression? Um, may I know what S feels about me? Well, let me tune in to your energy and see what we're getting. Sometimes we may not be able to be nosy and like tap into other people's like energetic field, but let's see what happens. If anything, I'll probably get a reading for you more specific than how S feels about you. Okay. Someone's asking, how does S feel about me? I am sensing and getting that um, there is a connection between the two of you. Um, yeah, I am sensing that there is actually a connection between the two of you. But what I picked up for you specifically, um, Vinita, is that how you say your name? Um, something about the word disappointment. I'm hearing the word disappointment. Yeah, I'm just hearing the word disappointment. I'm also sensing and feeling like some part of you feels kind of blocked or closed off energetically. Like you two do have an energetic cord between you two, but you somehow, there's a part of you that's like it feels kind of blocked or shielding yourself. I think that's another way. It's like shielding yourself. So if there's an energetic cord coming your way, there's a part of you that's like blocking or shielding yourself. That's kind of what I'm picking up. Um, Yeah, that's kind of all I'm getting. I am disappointed by him. I do love him though. Yeah. So there's a part of you that is kind of afraid of letting this person back into your life because of like maybe some pain that you have felt with this person. And the energy that I pick up from you is that there's like a the disappointing energy that I'm picking up from you. So even if this person is reaching out to you or wants to reconnect or something, there's a part of you that's shielding yourself. So energetically, what I'm sensing is that you're sending to him this shield. Um, if you want to invite this person back into your life somehow, you would kind of need to be brave and open yourself up, although there's a part of you that feels very hesitant. Like you're not comfortable being vulnerable with this person. Um, that's what I'm picking up from you. As far as with him, let me see here. He's a little bit harder to read. I think he's a lot more closed off. I just hear the word closed, closed off. I think he's more closed off. I'm not sensing that he's missing you. I'm not saying that he doesn't miss you. Um, he's just more closed and guarded. You're shielding yourself and guarded, and so is he. That's kind of what I'm picking up. Maybe the last time you guys spoke, maybe it was an argument, maybe it was a fight, maybe you two hurt each other in some ways, in some capacity, but he is a little bit more guarded. I think you two have some trust issues, maybe that you need to work on with each other if you wanted to kind of rekindle this connection between you two. But there is an energetic cord between the two of you. Mm, thank you for asking your question, by the way. Let's see here. Mhm, mhm. Yeah, so you're saying that I hope he reaches out. Someone needs to be brave here to reach out. If you feel that you are ready to reach out, you know, it's part of you being vulnerable, right? Allowing yourself to open up and allow him to like kind of come back in. But right now, you're shielding yourself, and one of the ways you're also shielding yourself is like you're hoping that he will contact you, and I think he might be thinking the same. Um, he's more guarded, so I'm not sensing that he's going to reach out. I don't sense that he's going to reach out. I think if anything, you if you feel ready to be vulnerable and to put yourself out there, you would need to be the one to reach out. Um, okay. Let's see here. Nari is saying, I feel stuck in my life after awakening. I don't know how to improve and raise my energy. So there's many different ways, and you're welcome, Vinita. I think that's how you say your name. Nari, um, so there's different ways that you can raise your energy vibration. You can do that through food, you can do that through music, you can do that through the people that you hang out with, you talk to. Um, you can do that through hobbies. So basically you're doing things, maybe sometimes that's just going for a walk. Going for a walk can also help raise your energy vibration. And if you focus on doing the things that bring you joy, things that make you happy, maybe that's pottery, maybe that's doing art, maybe that's um, talking to a friend that you haven't talked to a while, maybe that's taking a nap. All these different little things that you do where you are taking care of yourself or you're focusing on yourself or you're aware that doing these things make you feel good. That's how you can raise your energy and vibration, is to focus on things that bring you joy, that make you feel good. Yeah. And if you're not very familiar, if you're like, you don't really know what makes you happy, you don't really know what brings you joy, and you feel stuck there, that this is a great place. This to me is a great place. It's not a place of like, being down, of like not knowing what brings you joy. This is great. Now you can get curious, become curious, try different things, experiment, see, like maybe going to yoga makes you feel good, maybe going for a walk makes you feel good. You have to kind of test out the waters so that you can see, but when you do these things, it makes you feel like this. When you eat or do these things, it makes you feel like this. It's all kind of trial and error. And yeah, Nari, let me do a general reading for you, and then I could do a reading for Anita, and then I could do a reading for Gretel. Is that how you say your name? Sorry, AJ. All right. Okay. Let's see. General reading for Nari. Yeah, Nari. Let me tune into your energy, see what we're getting. Nari, are you sad about something right now? Like, are you going through something that's like sad, or you feel kind of alone, lonely, or sad, something like that? Um, I'm kind of picking up both energies from you. When I tuned in, I'm sensing that there's a part of you that's like sad and feels alone or lonely. Yeah. So Nari is saying, I feel lonely. Um, and do you feel lonely because you feel misunderstood in your life? Maybe you feel misunderstood by your parents or people in your life, something about being misunderstood. Um, Nari, it could be very subconscious that maybe you're not aware, um, feeling kind of misunderstood. I just feel lonely. Yeah. Um, I'm just seeing an image of you kind of like in your room, and you seem kind of balled up, and the energy that I'm sensing is lonely, and maybe this loneliness is making you feel kind of sad, maybe. Um, Nari, I am picking up that you are yearning for connection and connection with others, but I also sense that you shy away from connection. Like um, do you get like do you get like social anxiety, or do you get scared to be around people or anything like that? Um, it's like you yearn for connection and you want to feel connected to people and others, but I also sense that you shut down for some reason. Why do you feel like, if you do feel like you do shut down? Um, I don't I don't like people anymore. Okay, yeah. So that belief that I don't like people anymore, telling yourself that you don't like people anymore, it's actually blocking any connections that's coming in. Uh, you're not really sending out connection signals to others, and you're also blocking any connection signals from coming towards you. So as it relates to your love life, um, I want to be with people like me. Okay. So feeling accepted, feeling like a sense of belonging, right? Feeling understood, feeling seen. Um, what I am picking up with your love life is that right now, you're not seeing the manifestation of your love life, partly because you are blocking and shutting yourself down. Um, mm, I also pick up that subconsciously, um, I sort of subconsciously pick up that you may not trust yourself with others. Um, maybe look into that. Look into um, how do you feel like you could trust other people? Do you feel like you can become more curious and 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 be curious about other people, um, and sort of build that kind of connection with others? Maybe you have to venture off and meet other people, but there's a part of you that's really closed off. Your heart feels very closed off, and I think you're also because of that, you may be missing opportunities from people that that want to embrace you, that wants to love you, that wants to share commonalities with you, that wants to um, build a sense of community with you and support you. Um, I prefer spiritual people who can understand me. Yeah, and that's fine. Um, and it's going to require you to kind of step out of your comfort zone so that you can go and meet these people. But it's also going to require what I'm sensing energetically that you're going to have to open yourself up, open yourself up to receive connections because right now you're you're really closed off. It's like a form of judgment, being judgmental even. Uh, just to protect yourself. It's like a form of protection by by judging others. Um, but if you want to bring more connections into your life, you kind of have to open yourself up, maybe tap into like curiosity, maybe tap into um, getting outside of your comfort zone, uh, maybe seeing people for who they are and not like from a certain lens of maybe judgment or criticism. But that's kind of what I'm sensing with you. It's like very closed. Your heart chakra is very closed. I can't trust easily. And yeah, and if you can't trust easily, it's more about learning how to trust yourself. Can you trust yourself? Who can you trust? When can you trust? It's about learning how to trust yourself because people are going to be how they want to be, but can you trust yourself that when you're in a certain situation that you can trust yourself to leave, that you can trust yourself when to say yes, when to say no, who to trust? Can you trust yourself? And when you feel like you have trust issues or you feel like you can't trust other people, then that means that some part of you may not be able to trust yourself. So focus on that. Focus on trusting yourself, learning how to develop and cultivate that. And thanks for and I hope that was very helpful. And I also wanted to mention that I do offer one-on-one sessions. If you're interested in booking a one-on-one session with me, you're more than welcome to do so at beverlyandbeyond.com. Um, yeah. And right now I have a special for the holidays, so check it out at beverlyandbeyond.com. Yeah. And thanks for your question, Nari. And I feel like a lot of people resonate with this and connect to this. And I used to be someone that actually had a hard time trusting other people as well. And that's something that I'm learning how to do better, and it's more about trusting myself and trusting, um, how I feel about other people as well. And sometimes if you grew up in an environment where you were gaslit, um, how you felt about things weren't being validated or acknowledged, or you weren't feeling seen, you could develop, it could be possible that you forgot how to trust your own instincts, your own judgments, how you may have forgotten how to trust your own emotions and your experience of life because you were not validated as a child. So that's something that you kind of have to like learn and develop over time and reteach yourself again. All right. Let's see. Who did I say I was gonna do next? Anita. I think that's the next one. Um, okay. You said Anita. Cool. Thank you so much for that reminder. Um, okay. Awesome. Um, Anita, how does Joel feel about me currently? Okay. So, um, let's tune into the energy and see what we get. Sometimes, when we want to know how other people feel, I may not get a lot of clarity around that because energetically they may not want us to be like nosy about it or tune into it, but I could tune into your energy and see what the connection with Joel is like. So let's go ahead and do that. Do you and Joel have did you um I'm sensing like are you asking about like a is it a love interest? Is Joel a love interest? Or do you want Joel to be a love interest? Is your question related to love? Because when I tune into your energy with Joel, I'm not sensing a really strong energetic connection. He was a friend to love interest, yes. Did you guys ever date? Um, or were you just interested in Joel? Like were you just interested in Joel romantically or did you two date? Currently, when I tune into your okay, briefly, we dated briefly. Okay. When I tune into your energy, with Joel, it's not very strong at this moment. I mean, there is a connection between the two of you energetically. It doesn't feel very strong. I am hearing the word neutral. There's some sort of uh neutralness. Maybe Joel feels neutral about your relationship or about you. Something about neutral. It's neutral. Um, yeah, it's kind of all I'm getting with Joel there. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a deep love or like an intense love or anything like that. Maybe it was just kind of like, was it just kind of, yeah, I feel neutral about it. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. I think it's a very neutral energy. Yeah. All right. Thank you for your question. Let's see here. Uh, AJ is asking, am I on the right path to work on my mission in this life? Oh, am I on the right path to work on my mission in this life? Let me just tune into your energy and see what we're getting. I'm getting a yes for your question, AJ. I am getting a yes. Um, hey, how's it going, Trim? Okay, so AJ, when I tune into your energy, I am getting a yes. And there's like this deep knowing that you have a purpose here. There's a deep knowing that you have a mission here. And based on your question, it kind of implies that. Um, I think there's a part of you that also feels very overwhelmed and stressed by this idea that you have this mission. Um, and what I feel guided to share with you is like whatever dreams or aspiration or mission or purpose that you have, it was given to you because you're capable of doing this, and you're going to be very supported by the universe, and you're going to be supported by other people in your life to help you kind of live out your purpose. You're going to um, be supported in this way. When you feel overwhelmed, there's a part of you that might think that you have to do this alone, or that there's like a you it might be what's this word? Uh it's like you're inflating the mission. And so some part of you is feeling overwhelmed when you inflate the mission or the purpose, your purpose in life. And I'm just guided to share with you that to just do your best, and that's good enough. To do your best, and that's good enough. And how you know if you're on the right path or not is you can use how you feel as a gauge to know if you're on the right path or not. Do you wake up? Do you feel inspired? Do you feel motivated? Do you feel at ease? Do you feel at peace? Do you feel um, like things are possible for you? Do you feel um, relaxed about it? Do you feel doubtful, scared, stressed, anxious? You know, use your emotions as a guide to tell you if you're on the right path or not. And I do ultimately feel that ultimately you're on the right path, and all of us are on the right path. But how we experience that path um, kind of tells us what we kind of need to work on, or what we're doing great at. All right, thank you very much. I think I'm gonna stop here actually. I'm feeling like my energy is kind of going down. Um, uh, any messages you might have for us all, humanity as a whole, as this year is finishing up? What a great question. Um, Let me see here. I do kind of sense and pick up that everyone here is in some capacity, we are all light workers actually. And you might be here asking questions about your love life or something like that. Um, but in some capacity, I do sense that everyone here on this live stream in this moment, or that connects to this live stream, maybe at a replay at another time, are light workers. And there's the word evolve is coming up. Um, I'm just kind of feeling like an urge or a nudge to share with everyone to like keep focusing on your spiritual path, to keep focusing on your healing, um, because you are needed and you are all here as like light in this earth, and that you're light workers. I don't know. I'm just kind of picking up and sensing that you are all light workers here, whether you know it or not. Um, and when you're ready for it, I also feel like your purpose will reveal itself, and that's kind of what I'm sensing here. All right, thank you all very much. I am hungry now, and this Thursday I may or may not be here. If you follow me on TikTok, I might just jump on TikTok and do a live stream there, rather than on YouTube. So yeah, but I will resume again next Tuesday, noon Pacific Standard Time. If you're interested in receiving a reading or healing on this live stream, I will be back here on Tuesday, noon Pacific Standard Time. I'll catch you all a little bit later. And if you're interested in booking a one-on-one session with me, you're more than welcome to do so at beverlyandbeyond.com. See you all. Bye bye.